Good evening and welcome to season 4 of This Real Fisherman. Today it's going on 7 p.m. and we're in the middle of a heat wave here in northwestern Illinois. The actual temperature today is about 94 with a heat index of 105. And we've got some clouds to the north that's going to move through as a front and bring us some showers and possibly some storms, but it's going to break the heat wave that we have, and the temperatures on the back side of the front should drop down 10 to 15 degrees. So unfortunately, the front hasn't come through yet, so the temperature hasn't dropped. But the plan is to get out ahead of the front and hope that the fish activity picks up sometimes just ahead of a cold front, especially a big one like's going to come through here. It'll increase the fish activity. They'll get more active, and then after the front, sometimes just after the front, they'll remain active, but then within a few hours, poop, it all stops and you can hardly buy a bite. So that's the general theory. It's worked for me a couple times. It doesn't always work. There's always an exception to the rule. So anyhow, I'm going to give it a shot. Here comes a car. I'm going to give it a shot here, and I'm not going to get too brave because I don't want to get caught in this storm. So I'm at an area, and I've been here before. I'm going to fish just from a dock, which is a couple hundred yards down the road here. So if the weather gets really bad, I can hightail it back here to the car and boogie on out of here. So anyhow, we're going to see what happens. This is a nice little experiment, and hopefully things will go as planned and everybody will be safe and my camera will stay dry and we'll catch some fish. So I'll catch you on the backside. For now, I'm gonna load up and head down the road here. Okay, this is my first stop. There's 2 docks along here, and I'm fishing the farthest dock from my car. So as the storm approaches, I'm at least getting closer to the car as I move along. It's probably too early for this storm to have any effect on anything. It's like the calm before the storm here. There's an algae bloom going on here and the water's really discolored. Don't know what effect that's going to have on things. Fish on, and we got us our first bass. Didn't take too long. Well, at least we know they will hit. It's a good sign. Little guy here, feisty. Now we got a bunch of muck here. Yeah, I'll let him go. Whoa, right down here in the corner. Just head first, right in there. He's a happy camper. He's a happy camper. Fish on. crappie. Well, we've caught 3 species of fish. That's a good sign. 3 species of fish. We've only been here for a little while. And there's our crappie, not very big, but we'll take him. That's a good sign. Looks like we found the crappie. This is a pretty decent one here. Looks like we found the crappie. Looks like we found the crappie. Whoa. Didn't mean to drop you, dude. Fortunately, you're not too heavy. We'll get a look at him. Yeah, there he goes. We'll turn him loose. Yeah, we may be into some crappie here. Let's move the camera out a little further on the dock here. Then we'll see what we're into. We'll fish for whatever we're into. How's that sound? I'll move it over a little bit there. Bump that up a little bit. We'll try that. Got him. Nothing wrong with that crappie. Nothing wrong with that crappie. There he be. Fish on. Another crappie. Another crappie. Looks like they're hitting. It looks like they're hitting, and the clouds are moving in. That front is definitely on its way. So I don't know how long this little fish fest will go on here, but we'll see. There we go. Another one. Well, he's not a bad crappie either. He's not a bad crappie either. Nothing wrong with him. Pretty much your typical size crappie. that one. That's a good sized crappie. They're going to hit right up until this front comes through. That rain cloud out there. After it comes through, the party's going to be over. They're down there, but all of a sudden they seem to be slow taking my artificial. So we're going to change, make a little adjustment here. We got to catch our fish before this front comes through. It's going to start dropping rain and everything else. So I got a wax worm on. A little ice fishing. Whoa. Well, that got me that one. Seemed to hit that a little bit better. It was hitting that other artificial awful light. It's alright. Not too bad. They're fun. There we go. There we go. You cannot feel them hit. You cannot even feel them hit. You've just almost got to guess at it. Set the hook if you feel anything slight difference. 90% of your fishermen would fish here. You never know they're getting bites. Okay, it is slowing down. It is slowing down. He was on there either. Didn't know he was on there either. Ain't a bad crappie. It ain't a bad crappie. There he is. Okay, I think I'm gonna close shop for now. They're really not hitting, but you can see the clouds have moved in. Boy, the temperature's really gotten comfortable. So it kind of proves my point. Just ahead of this front, they were hitting when I first got here like crazy. Yeah, they weren't that big, but I really wasn't expecting much because I didn't really want to risk much. I wanted to play it safe, so I went somewhere where I could get back to the car. And so, yeah, I didn't get any monster fish, but I sure had a lot of action, and I had a lot of fun. So, get out ahead of these cold fronts, and have you a good spot picked out, and you can hammer some fish. So I'm going to fish on just a little bit here and then head back to the car and back home. At least I don't have to worry about any boat that I have to load up or kayak. I just got to walk down the road a little ways and hop in the car. That works for me.